Grab your drink.
Oh.
Yeah, look at us. We're old.
We're not old. We're just uncomfortable.
We're just uncomfortable.
And you're Jewish, so you're gonna complain anyway. Jesus.
I have nothing witty to say back.
That's a first. That's a first for the pod. That is the first time ever. Deb had nothing to say back.
I have nothing to say back. I have no witty retort. I don't want to get shamed for my accent. Or when we recorded, we were making cocktails and we made this drink, and it was a spagolato. Or I can't.
Spagliato.
I told you it was going to be in and out. So
also,
you're listening to the Pour Me a Story podcast with Deb and Corey.
Yes.
You know what I realized? We rarely do that.
Yes.
We rarely introduce ourselves. But anyway, so we're making our cocktails.
Yeah.
And Corey informed me that, like, I always want to be like spagalilato, whatever the fuck it is.
Because we were making an Italian cocktail, and Deb started saying it like she's in Italy, like talking to a waiter she's trying to impress. Like, I know the accent. Spagliato. And it was like, just say Spagliato. Like, just say
Spagliato.
Yeah, and we were talking about, like, you know, how do you order things? Like, do you switch it up? You know, like, because I know I do. I mistakenly will do that if I'm talking to someone Spanish. I may be like, you know, like when they're talking English, like if someone talks broken English to me, I have at times talk broken English back to them instead of just speaking English, you know? They'll be like, the taxi cabs are over there, you know, whatever. And I'd be like, the taxi cabs, are they like, and I've like said it back. And partly I'm not making fun of them or trying to do it. It's like I'm trying to mirror, but like I don't mean to subconsciously mirror like that.
Okay, but like,
because I could just say, where your taxi cabs at? Like, where are the taxi cabs?
Yes.
You know, so that is a little bit stupid on my part.
It's not stupid. I feel like there's been operas and books written about like putting on a face for the faces you meet, right? So like Pirandello, if I just want to show off how smart I am.
What the fuck you talking about right now?
But the whole theme of that was putting on a face for the faces you meet. And I think they meant a little like on a deeper level. Mm-hmm. But I think sometimes we do try and mirror, you know, what's happening. So if someone comes up to you in broken English and asks where the taxi cabs are, you might not even be aware that you're doing, you know, that you're speaking in broken English until they walk away and you're like, I'm a dummy.
Yeah, like, no, right? It definitely has happened. Like, I'll be traveling somewhere and I'll do that. And I have, like, I'm trying to think of a perfect example, but like someone's just speaking broken English. And I definitely, you know, we'll say, we'll do it back. I have, you know, especially if they're just lost and their English is just really bad.
Really bad.
You know, and I might be like, oh, you know, and I'm just like, and I'm like, why did just say it? Just say the thing I'm looking for. You know, they'll be like, you're looking for potato chip? And I'm like, potato chip? What's a potato chip? You know, and it's like, why don't I just say potato chips?
Yes, I'm looking for the potato chips.
Yeah, the potato chips, you know.
Where's the line? And I just asked you this. Let's play a game. Is that racist?
Yeah.
So is that...
I don't know if I want to play this with you.
Oh my God. You said I wore the Negroni shirt. Yeah. I do realize now that wearing that shirt I won't wear in public anymore, only because sometimes if some letters are covered up, it just says Negro.
Yeah, exactly. She has a shirt. Like, you don't know what she's talking about. We made a drink earlier. She was wearing a shirt that said Negroni, right? Negroi. N-I. So yeah, if you're wearing a little jacket over it and it just says Negro, yeah, I mean, there's actually nothing wrong with it. Just say Negro, depending on the way you're acting when you're out there. You know, are you like a celebrity? Are you walking with two like little black adopted kids and you have a shirt that says Negro? And it's just like, I'm out here. I'm with you.
Hey,
just looking for a rally.
I got my pink hat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like
that pussy walk.
but no, a serious thing you said, because she was asking us before. She was like, "What's the line? Like, is that racist?" And I don't know. There's a lot of things like that like your shirt necessarily isn't racist. It's funny to somebody who's looking at it that way.
Yes,
but
yes.
if it says Negroni, it says Negroni, right?
Yes.
It is that. But like,
and I got that shirt as a gift because everyone knows I love Negronis, and like until you were like Negroni.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not a Negroni drinker, so I'm like, what is that?
What is that?
I see Negro first before I see Negroni. If you're a Negroni drinking person, you're like, woo, Negroni t-shirt. But I don't think so. So like, I see Negro first.
I see Negro.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, you know.
But no, but like we were saying, like I think my biggest nightmare, I think, is somebody who's open. I really just like people in general. I don't care about your race. I don't care about your background. If you're in the least bit like funny or interesting, I'm curious about you. Generally, that's how I roll. So I think for me, like when I say, is it racist? I'm so terrified of ever coming off in a way that I really innately am not. You know what I mean? That's what I when people are like, oh, I don't care what people think of me. That is the area where I do, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's times in my life, yes, I never want to be perceived as a racist, like thug life. Like,
you call me thug life?
Like, yeah, bitch.
I was trying to get comfortable.
With the fucking Golden Girls. I think next time we got to be twinning.
Yeah, you have a Golden Girls one?
No, but I feel like you're going to get me that shirt.
Okay.
And then we're going to sit on this couch.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. We could do that. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. So no, you never want to come off as a racist. And you were saying, and like, in what ways do you feel like you're crossing the line? Like you were saying, is that racist or not? Like, and what things are you thinking about?
Well, when you brought it to my attention, like I'm doing like spagolato or whatever the fuck I'm saying, and you're like, would you say that in Italy? I'm like, oh, I probably not. I didn't even, and like it didn't even occur to me. You're like, aren't you making fun of Italians? I'm like, my last name is Di Francesco, and I mean I'm Jewish behind that. But do you know what I mean? I would never want to offend anyone because I was just like goofing off. Like, do you know, like truly, like the Negroni thing, or in like silly, stupid ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stereotypical, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
And so I would think that is, I would think it's, you know, it's all about the company that you're keeping, right? And then also, is it or is it racist or not? People, if they know and they know what's in your heart, then that's different. But when it's people that don't know you and don't know what's in your heart,
like this, the word, I mean, to me, like truly, like that would be horrendous for me. Like I would.
Yeah, but when you saying Spagliato, you saying it like you're like it is. It's
want to do it like
joking around and being funny. But it's almost like when someone's saying when they're ordering pasta and they, you know, they're ordering anything Italian and they start speaking like they're in Italian. But like it's funny, but it's like as long as you're doing it in a way that's like not necessarily making fun of the people, but it's hard to differentiate, right? Because like I was saying earlier, it's like if you're ordering Chinese food, you're not like, let me get us on my egg for young, right? You know, it's not like if you do
and
that.
I want to laugh at that because it's funny, but I'm like, oh my God, isn't that racist? Like,
yeah, but like it's like, and then the thing is like, what's in your heart? Like, man, I eat a lot of Chinese food and I am not racist at all to Chinese food, but like me trying to sound like it would be just as funny if a Chinese guy went into a soul food restaurant. He was like, let me get some of that fried chicken. You know what I mean? And he was like, that's just funny to me. You know, it's stupid. It's like out of water, like fish out of water, like making fun of it like a thing. But like if he's in there eating it and I know he's not in there like
and enjoying it. Like,
it's like what's in your heart. Like I'm not out here like trying to make fun of Asian people and like in that way where like I'm demeaning them like they don't know what's up. But like, yeah, when you call and the guy sounds like that, there's nothing wrong with you mimicking the way the person sounded on the phone.
I know, and I just feel like I would never, like I just won't want to overstep because I do cross. You know, sometimes I'm like, where's the line? What line? Like, and every aspect of my life. Yeah. I'm not even just talking about like, you know, race and racism. Essentially, I'm talking about like sometimes where I'm chilling with Molly and her friends, and she's like giving me the look.
Molly is her daughter.
Yes, Molly, my daughter, and she'll be like
15.
Yes, almost 16, and she'll be giving me like the look that's like, enough, Mom, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. She's like, okay, that might have been cool in the 90s. Like, do you know what I mean? Shit like that. So, I don't have a line, typically. And if there is a line, it's usually behind me.
Can we say, though, to them, to like the 15-year-olds, to the 15 to, say, like 25-year-olds, right? 15 to 25, they got their own...
language?
not just their own language, but they got their own shit that they're going to be offended about for a while, which is going to be people that are 35 plus that are talking. We have things that if you're around your grandfather or your dad or someone else older and they're like, what is Oriental food? And you're like, no, we're not saying Oriental anymore.
Like,
that's out.
No,
yeah, you're like, we're done saying that. You know what I'm saying? Or using the F word to refer to someone gay, or using the R word to refer to someone who's mentally disabled. You know what I'm saying? So.
But that was stuff when we were growing up.
But we were saying it totally different. We say it all the time, right? Yes. Okay, so all I'm trying to say is that we're all gonna we're gonna evolve, and we're gonna have our sensitivities to words, whether it's through evolution or not. So the kids are gonna be saying some stuff like that. Some of them they're gonna be like, oh man, that's wrong. You just sound so old. The same way we make fun of someone saying Oriental is the same way. You know what I mean? That they're looking at us like, what do you mean? Like when we say, I don't know, what's something that we say?
You know what, Corey? Let me look at my laptop and I can tell you, because I thought of this before.
Oh, did you set me up right there to get into this? Look at you.
I thought I did a really good job too, right?
Oh, you set me up.
Like I did. I set you up. So like sayings from then and now. So like I'm Gen X, right? And I'm fucking so proud of it, by the way. But like
what's the generation? So what's the baby boomers?
Oh, old.
That's 80s?
Let's see. Hold on. I got a computer right here.
Yeah. So tell me real quick, because
baby boomers. I can't type. I'm on the air.
That's baby boomers is the name of it.
Let's see. 1946 to 1964.
Okay, so you're a baby boomer. Now, what were you saying? No, what was the other?
Right off. Also, look at the pictures that come up. That is fucking amazing.
Look at those women with pink hair.
Oh my God. I just said too, the site can't be reached. I am 3 years younger than you. What are you?
Whoa, younger than me? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Do you like how I did that? She twisted.
Wow, you were thinking about that for a while. Sneaky.
I can honestly tell you, I actually made a mistake, but I went with it.
Oh, you did?
I was trying to say older.
Yeah.
But like it worked. Like, okay, so sayings from then and now.
All right.
So like 90s, early 2000s, classic hype approval. It was like all that and a bag of chips. Mm-hmm. Extra impressive.
Yep.
Right? Okay, can we talk about da bomb?
See,
did anyone actually ever say that and mean it?
Yes, we still say it. No,
how do you say it? I sound like a dumbass.
Oh my God. Can you? Yeah, you do sound like a dumbass saying da bomb. Like, no.
I'm a white girl from Chicago.
Yeah, she's saying D-A and then bomb. It's the bomb. Right? You be like, yo, that shit's the bomb right there. Or that shit's bomb. You don't have to say the.
Oh, so you drop the duh.
Well, you don't have to really say the duh anymore. You can just be like, yo, that shit's bomb, right? And it's like, it just means good. It means fire. Just like you say, this shit's fire. It means
the best thing ever.
Yeah, it means No, but I'm just saying, you saying it like that is gross. The bomb. The bomb. Like, yeah, no one's ever said that.
The question, no.
No one that should say the bomb has ever said the bomb.
That's actually fair.
Like, they don't deserve to say it.
I think my macaroni just came out my nose.
Yeah, that's like a dude that shouldn't be saying as if. You'll never see a fucking cool dude. Yeah, see that that belongs with the person that doesn't say the bomb. Okay.
From Clueless.
Yes.
Excuse me, Alicia. Yes. As F. Yeah. That's what she did.
Yes.
Oh my God, scrub. Loser.
Yeah, scrub. You still say scrub,
right?
Scrub. You still say scrub. That's
right.
These words don't go away.
Okay, but would our kids? Probably not. I don't think they would.
Yeah, but they. So here's something we got to say about this list.
Yes.
The kids pick up on kids that are really evolved, just like they evolve with music.
Yep.
Right. They got their own music and they got old music. Like I like a lot of old music. I like a lot of music from my time, and I like some new music. Kids are the same way with the language, the same way we are. There's words that you still pull that they're gonna pull from our shit. They're gonna use and they're gonna use their own. They're gonna mix it in. They're gonna hear one of your words and be like, "Ooh, I like that," and they're gonna be saying that. Or they won't
be like, "You sound stupid, mom."
Sure. Yeah, anyone saying
the bomb
sounds stupid. Yes, I would have to agree.
Hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, but people still say my bad.
Of course they say my bad. Yeah.
No duh, obviously.
Yeah, but no duh is stupid. And then so some of these, right? Some of these that you're saying right now, which is
Home
funny,
slice.
like no, fuck it. Some of these are like good movie sayings where like it works to say it out as a scene in a movie. Yes. Like talk to the hand, right? But like in real life, someone's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're telling you talk to the hand, but then they're like, talk to the hand. Right? They just put their fucking hand up and they're like, man, shut the fuck up. No, because it's just talk to the hand. You know, it's like, nah, no one's doing that shit. You'd be like, what? If someone said it to you, you'd be like, oh shit. You'd be like, I think they're on drugs. I think they're stuck a few years back. They haven't evolved to this year yet.
They're tripping.
Yeah. Yeah.
TRIPPIN apostrophe.
Yes.
Right?
Like, they're tripping. And you saying it like you're making fun. See, the fucking thing is, you say all of these like you're making fun of them.
I'm not, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember.
Tripping.
I'm making fun of those who are tripping balls.
She's bugging. God. You know what I mean? When you say bugging?
Dude.
Yeah, dude's still there. Dude doesn't go away.
Not. Oh, I hated that. So annoying. Yeah. I also just hated, I feel like the people I think of who used to be like, not.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah. Shut up. But okay. So slang talk right now, which I had to look, heavily shaped by social media, especially TikTok, and it changes fast. It blends humor. Who cares? It's giving. Okay, that's approval. That means like it's giving, like main character, right? So like main character vibes. She ate. Did something well.
Did something good. Yeah.
Yeah, you ate.
Ate that shit.
Oh, yeah. See why you can make it sound cool.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say it like you say it all like you're making fun of all of it.
I'm not trying to.
You saying it like you're clowning. Yeah. That shit slaps right there. These fucking chicken wings slap.
Okay.
God damn, who cooked these?
Okay, Denzel.
That shit's slapping right there.
That's just fire.
That shit's fire. There you go.
See?
Yeah, there you go.
No notes.
Yeah, no. That was like, yeah, she said it good. That was
nothing
good.
to criticize here.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Wow.
Whatever, I'm dead.
See?
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh my God, say less. I'm not making fun of it only because Molly will be like, Mom, you need to say less. You know, and then your hand kind of goes like,
yeah. Yeah, I have a t-shirt that says say less.
Say less.
My boy, one of my boys, Merch 80.
Oh, I love
my boy
it.
Kyle, he has all merch. It's just some of the dope ass clothing. Say less.
I do, but that's actually, I mean, like, let's.
You got to get you one of those shirts.
Listen, wild.
Listen, what?
Wild, shocking. Don't be unhinged.
Yeah, unhinged, yep.
Oh, the main character energy annoys me. Like, I feel like that's just everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
what is that one? Like, what's this one? Main character?
Main character acting like the star of your own story. I just,
oh.
And like, I get it. I feel like, okay, have self-confidence. Like, you know, you only get one life. Live your own life. And you're the main character and blah, 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 blah. Fine. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I am so sick of that line.
Yeah.
Because it's everywhere and it's annoying. And
yeah.
You know what? You're right. I am the main character because it's my life.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Also, Deb, some of these, like, you didn't subscribe to all of the sayings or slang when you were coming up.
No, I definitely
So you don't have everybody. All the kids aren't going to subscribe to this. Just it's there, but like we don't all subscribe to that. Like
Delulu.
Yeah, like whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But but like we used to be like sick or dag. We used to be like dag.
Yes.
Dag man. You know what I mean? We used to be like
Sweet.
dag.
Or just psych like that. Like
Sweet psych. We say psych all the time.
Oh my God,
we went to a psych phase.
Right.
With my brother, we'd be like psych. You know, you go, oh, you want this or you want to be psych. You know what I mean?
Wait.
Come on.
Right? Wasn't that
it? Yeah. Psych.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
all
you
this
could.
stuff?
Yeah, but the extra, that's for the movies. We ain't doing all this shit. You're not psych. Got you.
Whatever. Whatever. You got some rizz.
That's okay. Yeah. See, rizz. Tell them what rizz is.
Charisma, especially.
Yes.
Oh, I was just flirting.
Yes.
With flirting ability.
Yes, that's what rizz is. Rizzing somebody up. You like giving them.
Rizzing somebody up. I will tell you, one of my favorites is a situationship, which is fucking awesome. Undefined romantic relationship. That makes me so happy.
Yep.
Soft launch, hard launch, whatever.
I'm sure gaslighting has to be in there.
It isn't, and neither was low key, and I made it look up low key because I was like, I've started to say low key because I get it. Like low key is like, it's still a thing right now, and it kind of means, was slang for kind of, secretly, not too intensely. Like, I low-key love that song. And I say it like that because I hear, like I said, my daughter and her friends saying that, like, low-key, like, I could use some Dave's Hot Chicken. Like that. You know what I mean?
But whatever. They also, you flip it too now. You say low-key. The flip on low-key is high-key.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you just say high-key, which is also fun, where it's just like, where you're really flipping the other way. You're like, I'm high-key hungry as shit.
I'm high-key. I'm going to eat all the Daves.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I want the slaw on it. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
you just looked at my shoes.
Huh?
You were like, slaw. You're like,
well, you just kicked your leg out. They look like little, they look like little martini glasses.
I could not be more obsessed with these.
What are they?
These are Kate Spades, right?
These are dope.
Right?
Let me see these.
Like, if you smell it, I'm going to edit it.
You are fucking crazy. I would never do that.
He's like, I'm going to pretend like I'm not, and then I'm going to hold it near my face. Wait, Corey. Yeah, I'm flexible too.
They do look like little martini glasses.
Isn't that so
yeah,
cute? And they're actually like really comfortable, and I fucking love them so much. I love the heel jean combo.
They can actually they can actually be like someone who wears wedges. Like I know everyone's in their different shoes, but a woman in wedges, she just looks older. Yes. And I know there's some younger girls like to wear wedges. They don't like to wear heels. That seems so hard to like walk in and bounce. I know it's cool to like see girls in heels like that, but those with those martini bottoms are kind of crazy. It's like an advanced.
I was gonna say. Also, don't be crazy. I was trying to remember the line. Don't be. What's it? Don't be whatever. She still wears fucking 4-inch heels. Like,
I mean, I don't doubt it.
Just because I wear the little ones doesn't mean I can't like slay.
Stop trying to use the fucking language. You can't.
See? It's just like now I'm like, all right,
just stick to the language that you normally would say.
I can't rock the fucking.
Yeah, there you go. You can't rock those.
I can rock my flats. Need to be like a cool sneak for me. Every now or like a good.
I can't see you in a ballet flat though. You do wear them, huh?
It's more like, okay, I'm like want to run out to the grocery store and like, what can I get on my feet quickly? But also because I'm like, fuck, we're late. I got to drop off, the mom stuff. Like, but I will never give up on my feet.
Are you a traditional ballet flat, or are you like a pointy toe, like the little kitten heel type?
I like kitten heel.
I feel like you're,
when it's round, it feels like I'm just a large lady who needed to wear something where her foot could spread out. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see you.
They're kind of like fat girl flats.
Yeah,
or fat girl heels.
Yeah.
Like don't no.
Some can pull it off though. There's always someone who can pull things off that you don't think can be pulled off, and they can pull it off.
And I'm probably that girl, actually. Yeah. No, I can't.
Wow.
No. Come on, I'm not that bitch. No, but I love my. I didn't even see that. You just like side-eyed me to the camera. You like this now? And what about these? Oh my god, you guys, these glasses. Could you be more obsessed with the heavy? These are Simon Pierce. They're not a sponsor, but these are they're hand blown up in Vermont. It's amazing. They have I can't. I spent more money than I ever would on this one glass. $85
for one of these.
Yep. So cheers. Don't fuck it up.
Wow.
But she's thick. I love it. Mm-hmm.
Thick. See, that's another one.
Right?
So you can't help it. So you use a lot of things correctly.
Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
You even for a boomer, you use a lot of things correctly.
The bum. What's the bum?
The bum?
The bum?
The bum? Question mark. To your kids, do you text when you're driving?
No. Yes, I have.
Like me neither.
Yeah. No, but I usually, yes, I guess I have. Yeah, I have.
So, if I'm driving and I'm like, hit the thing, and Molly will be like, Mom, I'm ready. Can you pick me up? I'm like, be right there, exclamation point. And if Dylan's in the car, it's like, exclamation point. Like, he makes fun of me. I'm like, what's wrong with using a little punctuation? But my favorite part is if I'm like pissed off about something and I'm like, oh my God, what a fucking asshole. And then she's like, so my Siri is British. And she'll be like, I'm sending, what a fucking asshole. And I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing better than hearing her swear. And sometimes when I know my friends are driving and they have their kids in the car, this is where I'm an asshole. I'm like, fuckity, fuck. Because I know they're driving, texting. And they're like, thanks, Deb. Anna's here. She did I will be the reputation of good shoes and Molly
Bad
and
mouth.
Dylan's mom who swears.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Exclamation point, period, comma. Like, punctuation is important.
It is, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is important, but slowly it seems like things are moving away from what we think is important to what doesn't really matter. You know, spelling,
the double
punctuation.
space. I moved away from the double space after each sentence like years and years ago. So when I get somebody who texts me or writes me an email and who's like, thanks for coming to my house, space. It was really great to see you, space. I'm like, oh, they older than me. It's like, I know it. I will never do the double space. You're like, I do.
Yeah. No. I'm just trying to think. The double space between the
sentences.
Like,
it's one space now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? It's like one space now.
Yeah, I'm not even focused on it at all. I haven't written a paper for a professor in a long time. So if you're scrutinizing my spaces and not what I'm saying, then we got a problem. I don't think we need to communicate that much.
Sometimes I feel like, Denzel, I know you do that. You're like, we got a problem. You scrutinizing my space. We got a problem.
Yeah, well, this is me still. It's still me. Oh my God. We got a problem. But I feel like there's a lot of shit going away. Like, you know, spelling. Obviously, you know, kids don't need to know how to read an analog clock.
Oh, cursive.
You know, well, cursive is gone, but like it's like a special. You feel like a kid special when they're like, I can read that. Like my kids can read some cursive or whatever, but like to write it.
Yep.
I remember like there's like older kids now. There's like high school kids that act like how we acted when we were probably like like I don't know, first grade, second grade. You know, 100%. When you were like, just loop it and then how do you know, it'll be like a high school, like how do you make a G?
What's the Z again?
The Z, yeah. And you're like this. And you're like, wait. And then sometimes when someone questions your cursive, you're like, hold on, let me think. G is, all right, you go to circle here. Which part do you do? No, you go up the top. But you're like, you could just do it if you had to do it.
Oh my
but
God,
when they're like, hey, how do you do it? Yeah.
Oh, with the it was like 2 lines and then dashes.
Yeah. But it does make sense that you don't need to know how to do some of this. Like you don't need to do that. You barely need to
know how to write anymore. They give the kids fucking Chromebooks.
Right.
Like when I have to write something, I'm so fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Like when I have to print something, that's annoying. I wrote a thank you note. I mean, first of all, I wrote a thank you note. I deserve some sort of medal.
Are you the type of woman that has thank you cards in the house already? Or because wait, let me fully ask you this. I want to tell you why I'm saying this. Are you the type of woman that has thank you, like a lot of empty cards in the house already that you just pull one out and you're like, ooh, I got a thank you card? Because to me, you come off as someone who's like, oh, I got to get a thank you card. I feel like you don't have a stock of them. And I feel like
I do, but I can never find them.
Oh, okay.
You're actually somewhere in the back.
All right.
I'm like, I probably have a lot more than I realize I have.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, I thought they were over here. Oh, they weren't there. I bought a new pack. And that's more of a like, honestly, it was teacher gifts. Mostly teacher gifts, right? For like end of the year for the after school program for Dylan, you know, a nice note, a gift card to Dunkin', or, you know, whatever it is. So, that's how it started. But no, I'm not that organized, and I don't care. And I don't usually write a thank you note. I also, you know, when I give a gift to someone, I'm like, please don't write me a thank you note, because I love and adore you. And I know you're grateful, and that's really annoying.
Yeah.
And what do you do with a thank you note?
No, you're just gonna talk. You're gonna keep it around. Well, listen. I don't know. No. Listen. I don't know how savage you are.
No, I'm savage.
But for whatever reason, I can't just throw it right away. Like it always will lay out on a table or lay in a little area for a while. I'll look at it a couple more times before I throw it, and then eventually I'm like, "Oh, this is trash."
I'm laughing.
And I throw it away.
So you know my husband.
Yeah.
Holiday cards.
Yeah.
He hates holiday cards.
Yeah.
To the point where one will come in the mail. I haven't even opened it, don't know who it's from, and he's already putting in the recycling. I'm like, can I at least see who it's from? To the point where one of my friends years ago stocked all of her cards from she had them from 2 years. She saved them for whatever reason. And when Chris was traveling, hid them all over my house. So he'd be like, oh, I need to wear a suit for whatever, which he doesn't really need to wear a suit for. And in the breast pocket, he would find a fucking holiday card.
Yeah.
And we found them underneath the table. They'd be like underneath the the tray, they'd be, whatever it was, they'd be like all underneath. And he hates them to the point where like, that's what I'm saying. Like Chris would be like, oh, you got to think, oh, that's nice. Who's it from? I'm like, oh, and he's like, literally as I'm finishing reading it, throwing in the recycling bin. Yeah. He is a minimalist in a degree that you would think would have taught me, but I don't know if I'm now just a little more rebellious. Yeah. Like, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to hang this on the motherfucking fridge. Yeah. Because I know it's going to annoy you. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Right? But at the same time, I feel like it's disrespectful, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. Well, no. Okay. So they know now, but with the holiday cards, I feel like. Do you send them? Yes, we do. But I feel like. I've never gotten one. Huh? Yeah. Oh, you're never getting one from me. Chris is gonna put it in the fireplace with a Negroni shirt. Well, with the holiday cards, I feel like, how long do you actually hold them, right? Mm-hmm. If you're gonna get rid of them anyways, if you see it, you look at it, you admire it. Yep. You could toss it. But at the same time, we hang them up around the house and stuff for a while and then get rid of them. It's just cool. It's warm. It's like, and so I think there's something, about even receiving a thank you note or holiday card that I look at it. If I do see it again, before I came over today, I have some laying on my dresser from people thanking me for shows that I've done, or thank you for helping me with moving or whatever. I got these cards laying around. So I just was looking at them today because I was looking for something. Popular. Oh, whatever. You just throw yours away. So I had some, and I was just looking at a couple of them. It was 3 or 4 I was looking at, and I was just like, oh, that's nice. I forgot I had these. I'm not going to keep them. The next time I look at them, I'll probably throw them away. Yes, the next time. But where are they stored right now? On my dresser. Okay. I could have threw them away sooner. Right. Okay. But then sometimes I might just put them all in a box and just have a box full of these thank you things. Things when you're having a shit day or not even for a shit day. I'm not sad. I'm I gotta go read this to cheer up. It's just nice to know that sometimes you look at something oh, I forgot I was connected with this person. Yeah. Or oh, this was cool. Or I forgot I did this. Or I am amazing. Well, not even that reason. It's just I don't I feel like, you know what it is really? I'll be honest with you. This is he's got his pointer. Yeah. No, I'll think about. I thought about this. When you've lost so much in your life, when you lose a lot, my mom's gone, my grandmother's gone who raised me, my grandfather's gone. It's all these people that are close to me, uncles and shit. Jesus. It's when you lose. Jesus left a long time ago. So when you lose a lot of people, what happens is, the rabbi, Elijah. When you lose a lot of people, you feel when you hold on to more things, they mean a little bit more. It doesn't mean you hold everything forever and you have to hoard it all, but you might just hold it for a little bit longer because you feel like things are just being pulled or slipped away from you. And so it's you almost are just you just don't want everything to be fleeting. You know what I'm saying? So it's you keep shit just a little bit longer. Where someone else would be I don't need any shit from when I was younger. Throw that shit away. Throw everything away. Throw all my high school things away. Yeah. Throw all my high school shit away. Who cares about that shit? No, Who cares about pictures of my family when I was younger? Throw that shit away. I'm fascinated by it. Yeah, but get rid of all of it. But for me, it's you're getting rid of all of that. But to me, it's it's nice to go back and look and be oh shit, look at these pictures. Look at this nice stuff. Look at the family. Go back into what things were. And then it gets to a point where people just you got to declutter. You got to get rid of all of that, right? You got to get rid of everything. There's a line, right? There is a line. Right? You're not holding everything. Yeah, you're not holding everything. But there is a lot you can hold on to. There is things you can hold on to that still could mean something to you to so recently, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make up. So recently I bought one of my cousins, when my uncle died, my cousin had all these videos she sent. And so I just went and got them done. I just went and got all these VHS tapes and stuff. Oh, that you can put on a digital or whatever. Yeah. So we went and had these VHS tapes. So she gave it to me. She was like, cuz, can you get these done? So it's all these family events, all these family parties. She didn't even know that we had that existed, right? So one of my cousins had this and she was like, yo, so I went to this place. I went and got it done. It was buku money to get this shit done. I was annoyed, right? Yeah. Because I paid all this money for it to get it done. But
it was like VHS tapes and DVDs and shit. And so they did all of it or whatever. It was like, I don't know, it was like a bunch of $400-$500, whatever. Like more than what I thought it should have been for this shit.
Yeah.
When I got it done, I was like, man, I'm just gonna because I know there's more tapes out there that more family has, and I know I have some shit.
Of course, same.
In my basement. So I was like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna learn how to do. I'm just gonna go buy the converter, do it all. So I went and did that. I went and bought a VCR. Went and did the converter.
Where do you get a VCR?
You can get it on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
Do people still fucking have those?
Yeah.
Do people still know what those are?
Yes. If you try to buy one on like Amazon or something, it's like $600, $400.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, it's like $400, $600. But you can go to Marketplace and you could get it for like $50, $55, whatever.
Okay,
yeah,
good to know. Good to know.
So I went on Marketplace. I got that because I threw a VCR away, but we still have a DVD player laying around. So I found this, got it, boom, got the record and got the digital recorder. Found some other things that I wanted. Started putting those
so
like
cool.
early comedy things that I have from like years ago that were on like DVDs and shit. Yeah. And so just transferred them over to a USB, and then I have those things, and then I also have some other family videos and shit. But like that could have just been, someone could just look at that and be like, oh, get rid of all this shit. Oh, just clutter. Like to me, I don't think like that, because it's like, even when we got rid of the VCR, we were, I was thinking like, when I got rid of the VCR that I had, the VCRs that I had back in the day, I was never thinking like, well, one day I'm going to convert them over. No. And whatever. You just think like,
we don't use them anymore.
Shit anymore. Yeah. These tapes are crap. You know what I mean? How many people got rid of their things and just thinking like, we're never going to have a way to bring this back.
But like, who would have thought? Like, so when you think about that, we never would have thought the internet would have come and look what happened. And like all the shit with AI right now. Right? So like, there's always going to be the next thing. We just don't always know what it's going to be, how hard and fast it's going to come at us. Because I feel like, hey, I could go down a road, but I won't.
Yep.
I won't. But yes, but like, or like when your head's like sniffing some animal hide that you're like having sex. What? I mean, do you ever have like those moments with your sig other and you're like, we still got it? Like, yeah, we had sex on the furniture and shit. Not here, don't worry. Sorry, I don't know how I got
fucking nice. Here. Yeah, I don't know. I know this couch was a little suspect when I sat down.
This couldn't hold us.
Yeah, okay.
Like, do you see the slats? Wait, listen. Like, that's me, because these motherfuckers, you don't buy a couch on Amazon and have sex on it. Yeah, also because I put it together. Like, you want to talk a stereotype? I'm Jewish. Okay? I'm not a putter together.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't think there's anything wrong. Like, I have to get to a point personally where like I'm ready to get
that's okay.
rid of some shit, whatever it is, whether it's thank yous, whether it's not. But I do. It's like eventually, if you're gonna get rid of it, you could just get rid of it sooner. So like Chris's method, her husband Chris's method of just getting Christmas cards, having them almost cycle through his hands, like open it and throw it into the thing.
About open it.
Oh, he doesn't even open them, so he just throws them in.
I'm not even exaggerating when I'm like, can I just see who that was from? Like, I didn't even open, you know what I mean? Like,
So you should just tell people, though, that, like...
We do. They know.
Oh, okay.
We just did. Yeah. And then the joke is, so if you know Chris, we always say he wears, like, a uniform, a dark jeans, black shirt, and his black hat. So the joke is one year, and I still want to do this, we're all going to dress up in a black shirt and black jeans, and maybe a hat. Maybe he should be the only one wearing a hat.
Yeah.
And just send it as our Christmas card and not smile. And I don't even know that we'd put any verbiage on it. Like, it's just like Christmas card. Yeah. Holiday card.
Yep.
Love from best T. Francesco's, right?
Yeah.
Like, you were struggling. How do you guys sign off your emails? Like that. Like, what's a random... Like, when you're... Like, you came into my house, you were finishing an email, you're like, hold on. I already said thanks up here. Do I sign off thanks? No. I'm like, dude, ciao.
Yeah, I wouldn't say ciao. Yeah, I wouldn't be a ciao.
Apparently now I can't.
Yeah, well, no, you could say it. I mean, you could say it.
I'm thinking it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say ciao. I was saying to you that I sometimes just like writing thank you in the body and not putting what's it, a signature?
Yeah, signature.
Or
whatever.
Or like
you're like sincerely.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not sincerely.
Fondly yours.
Because some of them are just a casual email, and sometimes you feel even more casual when the other person doesn't put.
Yeah.
like a signature
I
on
do
the
my
bottom.
initials, double D.
When they don't put anything down there, when they don't put like sincerely or whatever. There's a name. It's not a signature. It's something else before.
I know. I can't remember.
It's not a salutation, right?
No, it's salutations.
No, what is it? It's called something.
You want to be a real? Doesn't that just remind you? Oh my God!
How did you use that big word in the beginning of the podcast and you don't even know what it's called at the end of the thing? No, it wasn't spagliato. You were like, on the preposition of this is what it meant. I'm showing you how smart I am. You said some weird word.
Oh, Pirandello.
Yeah, on the Pirandello. What is a Pirandello? First of all,
Pirandello. Okay.
Yeah. No, don't look it up. What is Pirandello? See, you're using shit you don't know.
An author. Pirandello.
Okay.
So Pirandello's, I think it was 5 or 6 actors in search of authors in search of an actor or something. Hold on. Now I need to know.
Okay.
So hold on. I'm gonna. Have
so
to,
you just used the shit on me that I didn't know.
No, but no. It's like
Pirandello could have been racist, and I don't even know. You know what I mean? It's a group of black guys. A group of black guys.
6 characters in search. Yes, of an author. Okay.
Don't just
Luigi Pirandello. So it blurs the lines between reality and illusion was what I was saying, right? So featuring 6 unfinished characters who interrupt a theater rehearsal to demand that their story be told by the actors. So it was kind of cool. Like, and then you want to talk about coming back? That was over 100 years ago. I read that. I like English, and so I. But
you don't know what it's called when you get out of an email. The thing?
No, I can't remember.
Okay.
Right? I like stories, fucker. Okay? So grammar can eat like all the dicks. But I know I am a comma whore. There's certain things. And also I agree. Like familiarity, like sometimes when I'm writing back and forth to someone, it's instead of saying like, thank you, comma, Deb, or whatever, sometimes I'm just like, D, like, or D, or like whatever. Like, also, let's make this fast. Yeah. I mean, like, I
might not even put anything in the bottom down there. Like, I literally will just write. I might write, thank you, Steve. Appreciate all the help. And that's it.
Yes.
Like, I'm not writing like, sincerely, Corey, or like, best, Corey. Like, it depends. It depends on how, the familiarity, how close that is. And then also, if I already put thank you, whatever, I'm not doing all that again,
No, it's too much.
Thank you kindly. I'll do all that. It depends on who it is.
Thank you kindly. I'm trying to get my money back and I'm being extra nice.
Exactly.
We've done that.
Yep.
All right, I want to play a game with you. Now that I have my laptop, I can't stop using it. This is such a luxury. So here's what I want to play. I want to play gift or curse with you.
Okay.
So like,
how do you play gift or curse?
So like, I'm going to say a line to you and you're going to let me know if you think this is something that would be like fucking fantastic to have. Okay, my phone's never rung.
Oh, you got your medication thing going off.
No, it's my
medication alarm. There you go.
My mom was calling in the middle of a podcast. Hi, Lynn. See, I talk like I go talk like a crazy Jew.
Talk to your mom on the podcast. Go ahead, answer it.
You know what? I can't because it's recording. But did that just stop?
It did.
It didn't.
It didn't?
No,
Nice.
I didn't know. Oh, look at my butt mark. Shut up.
Nope, it's all good.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Feet are out.
Yeah.
Okay. So like blessing or curse. Okay, I'm gonna give you a good one.
All right.
You become invisible, but people can still hear everything you do.
Oh shit. So wait, no, explain how this game works though.
Like, is it a gift or curse?
Gift or curse,
is it like something where like this is like, oh my God, I could become invisible. How fucking amazing is that?
Okay.
But there's always like a little caveat. Gift, curse, or caveat is what I would say.
Okay.
Right? So like in this one, you can become invisible, which is fucking amazing. But if you like sneeze, they're gonna know that you're there.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So you're asking. So your question to me is, would I want to be invisible?
Is that a gift? Like, whenever you want, you can be invisible, but you're not.
Oh, so I'm supposed to answer if it's a gift or a curse.
Yes.
I understand now.
See what happens when I have a Negroni at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So good. So it's a gift. So you're asking me if I'm invisible, but people, they can't see me, but they can hear everything I'm doing. Is that a gift or a curse?
Yeah. You got to be like.
Oh, but even stuff I'm doing quietly is a curse. Like I hate to be a woman about this. No, this is how it is when you ask a woman a question.
You hate to be a woman about this?
Yes, because when you ask a question, it's like, but what about this angle? What about that angle?
That is a rash generalization.
It's a fact. All right, and here's the thing. Here's what I'm.
You're the one who just snapped, bitch.
I was being a girl for a second. So here's the thing.
Still being a girl.
Here's it. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand.
Oh my God, I just spit all over.
Right. See, being a girl. So the thing is, my question is this. Here's my question. Can I be quiet at times, or does it mean everything you do has sound? That's all I'm asking.
No, just pretend like you don't want people to know you're there.
Okay.
So like if you're invisible and you're in this room and you trip over one of my barbells or my dumbbells, you're gonna be like, fuck, like you hurt your toe, right?
Okay.
So like if I'm having a private conversation here and I don't know you're here because you're invisible, but you trip and I hear you, I'm obviously gonna know you're here. Got you.
But I could be in here and listen to your private conversation and I don't trip and I just got to listen to it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then I think it's a gift.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. I
think it's a gift.
I think if you don't trip over a dumbbell or fucking sneeze or fart.
Or sneeze or fart or do some shit like that.
Or both all at once. Something. You can eat anything you want, but you always have crumbs on your face.
Ooh,
that one, like, you won't get fat is how I read it. You can eat anything you want. Your cholesterol won't be affected. You won't.
I'll deal with the crumbs.
But Corey.
I'll just be crummy. No.
Oh my God, I'm totally with you.
I'm with it. I'll have crumbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can teleport, but only to places you've already been.
I'm down. Teleport.
1,000%.
Put me in.
I'm with you. You always know when someone's lying.
Oh wow. Oof. Gift or a curse. So. Can we go into this for a second?
Yes, let's go into it because I have some thoughts on it too.
Okay, so initially I would say it's a gift. You can always tell when someone's lying. Mm-hmm. But it could be a curse because people lie for different reasons. And
like to protect your feelings.
To protect your feelings or to protect some other situation that is fine because right now people are lying to you all the time.
Yes, 1,000%.
They're lying to you all the time, regardless of whatever the situation is. Yeah. And if you're gonna expose every lie, it could be a problem. Because one lie might be like a good thing to get you into a different situation. Right. Like you need to get a needle for some reason. Like it's not going to hurt, but you need to get it to live.
Like looks at me, I'm like, what's wrong with my shirt?
Yeah. And they're just telling you like it's not going to hurt.
It's going to
hurt like a motherfucker, but you need to get it.
But you need to get it.
You need to get it.
Yes, and it's so much easier if you're not like freaked out and then you tense up and like all this shit,
and everything,
right?
because it kind of gets you through life. So if you take away every lie, it's a problem. But you would like to know. I mean, in the first, right in your face, you want to know if people are lying to you. But I mean, it's just people are lying to you so much during the day. Like, how you doing? I'm doing fine. They're lying. So then if you had to expose everybody's lie, but
that'd be exhausting.
It'd be so exhausting.
But, like, talk about the space it would take up in your head. Like I would not want to know. I think you're right. Your initial reaction is like, oh yeah, of course I want to know when people are lying. But then you're like, ew, I don't want to know. Like, hey, did you just fart? No.
Yeah. He did. Yeah.
No, dude. Did you?
I mean, if you have a nose, you know they.
You know, right? It's not you totally. You know what I'm saying? Like, was that you? No. Like Corey just did like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Could you imagine being a dude and you had to actually hear a woman say she's fine, and you had to be like, "You sure?" And you know she's lying every time. I'm fine. Fine? Are you really? And you know she's not. And it's like, oh, and then you got another. She's lying.
Why are you anti-woman today?
Every
bitch?
Time, oh.
Mm-hmm. Not all women are built the same. I'm just gonna say.
Go ahead, tell me something that a dude would do.
Okay, he's like, okay, let me off the hook, bitch.
Yeah.
But, that slaps. Oh my God, this is my favorite. Okay.
God.
You get compliments daily, but they're always slightly backhanded.
I get those all the time.
Like what?
All the time.
Like I get, oh my God, Deb, you've lost so much weight. Like, okay, you were such a big fucking tank before.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh my God, your hair looks so good. I'm so glad you fixed it.
No, people will come to shows all the time. They always got some shit to say. You know, they always got
I feel like I wish people would just mind their own fucking business. Like sometimes, that's why you have to be very careful when you compliment someone. Like you don't say, you say your hair looks really nice. Period. The end. All done.
Yeah, it's hard though, because if you're a person who's, open to receive the positivity of the compliment, then you have to also be a person open to receive the negativity of the compliment or the comment. But so it's hard.
But you also, it's like Pirandello. You got to read the room, right? You got to go, okay, I can only handle the compliments today because I'm coming off a fucking bender from last night, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a day. So you know what? I'm going to take your hair looks nice today versus thank God you fixed it.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I think sometimes the onus should be on both people.
Yes, I agree with
It's
that.
not always on the person who's saying the thing, because you put so much pressure on that person to get it right, when it's like, you're fucking sensitive today.
Yes.
So like, the fact that you're like, oh, they're like, wow, you fixed your hair. Someone else, the right person says that to you and you're like, I know it was crazy.
It was a mess.
It doesn't even offend you. The wrong person says it to you, like, what the fuck was wrong with my hair?
Yeah,
and it's
bitch.
it's like that is too much.
Like the picture I sent you today.
It's too much.
She was fixing her color a little bit before the podcast.
There's too much of that pressure. I just feel like is on the.
No, that's interesting.
On the person.
I always like to tell people, like strangers, like, sometimes you're making someone's day when they need it and you don't even know. That's not why I do it. But sometimes I'm like, I was actually stopped. I have a hot pink bag, and I went to pick Dylan up from somewhere yesterday, and a girl who must have been like 13 was like, oh my God, I love your bag. I'm like, thanks. And I kept walking because I didn't want to be like, I love your outfit. Like, I don't know. There was nothing, Yeah. Usually I like to pay it forward, but I'm like, thanks. Learn to say thank you. Move forward, right? But the back ended, so those are like some of like the blessing or a curse. We always wish we had you're teleporting. I would love to too. And I feel like at this point I've been to enough places where it's like, yeah, okay, I go back. As long as I've been there once, I'm gonna go back. And then I'd have to deal with like the plane and all, you know what I mean? Like packing and be like, oh, I'll be home. I'm just going to go to St. Thomas for a couple of nights. I just really need to get away.
I feel like as a woman, just like as a,
as a woman?
I feel like as a woman, just like as a black man, like, or as a minority in general, there are things that you sometimes deal with that you have to really gauge, like, all right, where's my reaction going to be on this? Ooh. And where's this person coming from? Yep. So like I work on cruise ships, a lot. And so,
you get the world.
So I work on cruise ships a lot. So I'll have people who will say shit like, yo, like I really don't like black comedians, but like I really liked you. Or like, wow. I've never sat and listened to someone black do comedy, right? But I really enjoyed what you did. Like you brought us together and like shit like this. And it's all this just random shit, but like I have to assess where it's coming from the person who's saying it. You know what I mean? I've had someone be like, oh, I don't usually think colored guys are funny, but oh my God, right? I'm serious. But now look, here's the thing. I could be like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And be like up in arms, right? Did he or she just say what they said? But the thing is, I have to assess where it's coming from. Like, I don't live like on the edge where it's like, oh, you offended me. Like I don't live in that spot.
I don't either.
So since I don't live in that spot, I'm not assuming you're coming at me right away talking that shit. Yeah, from a
negative spot.
So when I wait a second, I'll hear this person. This person may say something like that, but all of their actions and all of everything they're talking about and all of everything else is not down that road. Now, do I educate every person who says something like that? Maybe not. It depends on the age. I mean, I'm dealing with sometimes 85-year-old people. Yeah. I'm dealing with 85, 90-year-old person who's like, wow, and they're just they're talking that shit. But it's like, I'm not, and I'm not saying they're all 85 or 90. Sometimes it's a dumb fucking 64-year-old, right?
Exactly.
I don't live on, like, you have to and I'm saying this as a woman or a minority.
Or a black woman. Right. Like double,
Yeah, well, she's a minority. That's I said as
a woman, so women are technically a minority. Right. Black women, kind of double-edged sword.
Okay. Yes. Well, I was trying to cover everybody, but yeah. Okay. So women.
I wanted to clarify.
Right. So either or, anybody who's not just a straight white dude, right? Okay. You're constantly in this position where you have to decide whether or not you're about to pop the fuck off or not, and be annoyed about whatever was said to you and how you're going to handle it, you know? So a lot of women will say shit like, this fucking dude telling me to smile. I don't need to fucking smile. You know, he walks by someone on the street and they say smile. You know, and it could be like it could be whatever kind of dude, right? It could just be an older dude looking at a woman walking by him with a grumpy face on a beautiful day, and he's just like, he's like, hey, he's just saying like, hey, smile. Depending on where you are, where you're mentally at that time, you can be like, don't fucking tell me to smile. You don't know who I am. You don't know the life I live. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what kind of day I had, right? Or you could just be like, I know, I forgot. Shit, I was in that kind of mood today.
I would have been like, I'm missing my front tooth.
Right. Like, what is this person actually saying to you? Like, are they being a dick? Are they like, because there's a way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the
same person could roll up on you and be like, won't you fucking smiling, huh? What's going on? What's so sad?
Yes.
You know, he doesn't know what you've been through in that sense, but you have to assess, like, is this person just, these are the words they chose, but they're actually trying to be nice, be friendly.
Yes.
And these are the words they chose. Maybe it was stupid words to choose, but are you really that fucking triggered on everything that you're like, fucking want to die right now? I'll kill you. Don't fucking tell me to smile. Patriarch motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's like, every dude is not like that. No. Some dudes are really just trying to he doesn't know. He's stupid. He doesn't know exactly what to say.
He's a fucking dumbass. Or it could just be like,
just being sweet.
I hope you're having a good day. But like, exactly. No, I think we are easily triggered, you know, and I think we get to the point too in our lives where it's like, what do I want What do I want from today? And like, I don't want to die on this sword. I don't want to fight this fight. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I would much rather just enjoy. You know what? You're fucking right. It's a nice day. I thank you for the reminder. You know what I mean? Every now and again, it was funny. You just made me think. Molly, she told me a story how she was like at the mall, at the mall, she's 15, 16. And some guys like kind of like hooted and hollered at her and her friend. And she's like, so I just try and ruin it. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I make the ugliest face I possibly can. I'm like, ugh. And then she's like, and the boys are like, the fuck was that? I didn't even teach her that.
Yeah.
I was like low key proud.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did there.
That's funny. Yeah.
You
worked it in?
I worked it in. No, I know what you mean. I think it's very...
That's funny.
I think it's very easy to be triggered for so many reasons now. And you're right. Like I don't know what it's like to be a black dude. You know, I don't know what it's like to be a black woman. I know what it's like to be a woman. You know, and I know the statistics around being a black woman or a black man. You know what I mean? Like I 1,000% want to feel like I am sensitive to it. But
let me say this too. While we're talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't mean that to be like, oh my God, sad victims and like poor me or poor us.
I get that.
I don't speak about it in that way. I'm just speaking about it, just bringing light to the situation and say what it is that we deal with. But I don't. But then I also don't feel all like fucking like victimized and sad and like, oh my God, help me. Like I don't feel like that, and many people don't feel like that. I'm just saying this is the reality of it, and so as it is the reality of it, I'm pointing it out and just saying that like you're constantly in this position. That's why I was trying to say I know women are in these positions as well, and I know minorities in these positions, right? Where you're in these positions where you're like, am I going to be really mad about this? And what is this person really thinking? Because you could walk around, this shit that's said to me on a regular basis, I could be mad all the time. And like, but I have to pick and choose. Like, is this person really meaning it like that, or are they just dumb? Is this a fight that I'm going to have right now?
Or are they just dumb?
Or are they just dumb? Yeah, right.
Because you know what I've realized? A lot of people are just dumb.
Yeah.
And they don't realize. Sometimes it's like this ignorance is bliss. They have no idea. They're dumb, or like they were, like you said, they're 1,000 years old and they have not iterated into their next version of themselves, or they just said, I'm stopping in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like whatever. So no, and it's funny, like you talk about our kids. I fear for our kids. There's so much from AI, which I use on the daily and fucking love, but some people are very anti. To, like, what you hear? I hear.
No, I have zero fear for. I have zero fear for our kids. I'm not fearful for our kids. I'm not fearful for the future. None of it.
Not with AI.
No,
I'm more fearful that like there's just so much fucking content and so much,
and they'll figure it out.
I mean, they were raised with it, I guess.
Yeah, you could drink imagine we have drinking ages here, right? You can drink in Canada at whatever age. 18. They're not all dead. Right? So it's younger, right? Well, who's going to fucking die if they drink sooner here? Well, it's like, no. You're going to evolve and you're going to learn how to do it. They grow up with
normalizing shit. Yeah.
Titty pics and butt pics and feet pics and shit like that. They grow up with this, right?
Yes.
So then if
I love that you threw in the feet.
Yeah, we had to, whatever. It's out there.
Yeah,
right?
Got it.
So if people are growing up with that, right? If they're growing up with it, it becomes almost desensitized to what we think it is. Like us hearing fuck and shit and bitch and all these words in movies, like way back in the day, it wasn't there. Then it went through a time when it was there. Then it went through a scrutinization time, but it's in the movies. You watch any movie with art.
Like people swear.
Okay, so
in the workplace and whatever, and exactly like you can either move forward. I mean, I think I'm only more just like afraid for our kids because there's so much that it's like I understand kind of what you were saying, like the people that come at you and you're like, I could die on this hill, but like I don't even care, or else I'm gonna be angry all the time. But our kids are going to have this moment where they're just gonna be like, they won't know what setting the reset button is. We do. We were pre-internet. You know what I mean? Every now and again, I wish for simpler times. Just when I couldn't be so connected, or I didn't, you know what I mean? They have never actually had that.
Yeah, but you could.
I know, but ew.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't really wish for it. You don't really wish for it. But people, there are some people who don't fuck with all of that and they don't want to.
Right.
They use their phone for what their phone is for, to call.
Yep.
They don't open their garage with the phone. They don't text with the phone. They don't do all that. And they're fine.
Yep. Like your mother-in-law.
Exactly. And she's still alive. She's still fine. She's happy. She can watch the news when she wants to.
Yep.
She can click it off. She can see everything on TV. I'm
taking her to meet Jaylen Brown. I just dropped that. I called her up to tell her that on the phone today. Yep.
So she's still meeting Jaylen Brown, and she's not connected on the internet. Yep. No phone, no nothing.
She still watches the Celtics game. Mm-hmm.
So all I'm saying is that you can be like that, but you choose not to be. I'm not afraid for where it's going to be with the kids, because everybody's always saying that in all the generations. They're always like, oh, those kids now. Oh, those kids now. Oh, that TV, the boob tube. Remember the fucking boob tube? Stuck in that boob tube.
Remember how heavy those fuckers were? Oh my God.
Yeah,
moving them.
But they thought that we were just going to be stuck and locked in a TV. The kids are still stuck and locked in a TV. Ask your kids right now to go do something, and they're watching something. They'll be like, what?
One sec.
Huh?
Wait.
What did you say?
Wait.
They can't walk away from it. And I'm like, oh shit, that's how it was. That's why they used to say that to me. Like, that's why
I will count to 3.
Yeah. And I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, what am I doing? She's like, because you're locked into the TV.
Yes.
Now I look at my kids now and they're like, I'm like, come over here. They're like, okay. All right.
I know.
I'm coming. And they can't stop looking at the whatever they're looking at.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not worried for like, they're evolving with whatever this is.
Yeah,
they're
that's fair.
in it.
No, that's fair.
And so why are we pretending that like we're not in it? We're outside of it looking at it.
Yep.
Like, embrace what they're going to be as they come up and go through
Corey
it.
Rodriguez is a very thoughtful guy.
Well, I'm just saying.
You are. I'm joking around, but I'm joking. I could say.
Why'd you just sound like you're from the 50s on me right there?
Because
that Corey Rodriguez.
That Corey Rodriguez wearing my Negroni shirt.
With a cigarette and a little fucking hat.
For a black dude.
Yeah. See this fucking girl? Fucking typical.
Oh, see? I just drove him to drink.
Typical. Fucking typical.
I really want another
I know you want another one there, but you can't have it.
Like,
you can't have it.
I gotta kick you out of the studio and like go do all this shit. Where can people find us? I don't know. Fucking Google. pourmestory.podcast. Oh, I'm ending it. We're done. That slapped.
She wants to drink so bad right now. That's why she's having withdrawals right now. Pour me a story.
No, it's daylight. Pour me a story .podcast on Instagram.
Yep. It's good. All right, we're going to cut back in right here.
Yes.
Hey, guys, thank you, man.
Thank you for playing.
Tune in next week.
Yes, and we are actually in conversation with quite a few people to come on. So stay tuned for some.
Oh, yes. We're going to have some cool guests.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should sit them in the middle.
I know. We got to see. Okay,
gotta
that's
figure
the
out where we
reason
wanna
we're
sit
like, haven't jumped to it because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. They're going to just sit on the stool. I'm not sure. I'm going to drag a table in this shit. I don't know.
We just can't have any big guests for a while, but we're going to squeeze somebody in.
We're
right
going to be
here.
like,
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, come on, come in right here. You good? You good? You good?
Look, oh, she's ready.
Yo, check you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.
It's a bomb.